This afternoon, the tide was in near Long Beach, and clam diggers were at bay. But news of what happened not far from here over the weekend was making its way around the community.
Of course, I think it's very sad, and my heart goes out to them and theirs.
Two people digging for clams miles apart were both caught off guard and swept out to sea. Their bodies wouldn't be found until the next day.
I grew up here, so we were always warned as kids to be careful.
The Pacific County Sheriff's Office says in both cases, women between 60 and 70 years old were clamming with their spouses Friday night around 9. That's when the tide was likely out, we're told. However, both were unexpectedly caught in the surf and swept away. Initial search efforts at the time weren't successful, but even though the women were experienced clam diggers, they were still surprised by the waves, it appears.
Disappointment, extreme disappointment.
Doug Knutson is the president of a volunteer rescue team in Long Beach. They'll stay busy during the summer months. Swimmers can get caught up in the surf often then, but winter is different.
We typically don't usually have that many problems with clammers, but it gets back to keep an eye on the water, keep an eye on the waves.
Knutson says it's important to stay close to others too. Now, it's not common to wear a life jacket when clamming, but in these cases, especially since it was dark, it could have helped. But first and foremost, as those familiar with the beach will tell you, respect the water.
I think that the Pacific Ocean, in Oregon in particular, is a tremendous force that should not be underestimated or taken lightly.
And we did attempt to reach out to family and friends of the two women who passed away. However, at this point, we haven't heard back. Many online were commenting and expressing not only their sympathies, but just saying how shocked they were over what happened.